Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. We're back from Canada and we had a kind of a crazy week this week, and I'll explain it, but I wanted to show you ladies how I packed this up. And it actually worked out great. I was able to do a lot of stitching in the truck, and I didn't really have anything that I didn't need or have anything that I was missing, put it that way. So what I did is I stored the project on the here. So this is how far I've come on this. And I'll show you what I did. So I already made that flower, and I'm thinking of filling in here. And I added some lace here. I added some ribbon here. And I added this here, and I put, you probably can't see, but I added French knots in here. I started to do a stitch on the outside, then realized that I think I'll do that when I add the other piece to the other side. And I added this ribbon and stitched all around it. So as for what I'm going to continue to do, I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm kind of going with the flow. I don't even know if I'm going to add this. We'll see as time goes on. I ended up finding this lady on online. It was kind of funny. She didn't speak English, but my gosh, the people there were so nice. I mean, it was great. So I have my bead book here, and then I just added, these are my silks in here. And as you can see, I really had a lot of space still left. And then this is some of the threads. These are some of the threads I got from this lady. They're beautiful. I'm actually pretty pleased with them. Let's see. Keep in mind, this is Canadian dollar. And our dollar was very strong there. In fact, when Gary and I went out to eat, we would leave a very good tip. We'd leave what was equivalent to our dollar, because I feel that they deserve that. You know, I mean, they work, and you know, we gave a lot of extra to people. So these were some of them. This is a silk, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. And it's from Paris. And I really like it. It's a very nice stitch quality, and the colors. When I saw those colors, I grabbed those immediately. So I ended up grabbing that. The lady was like so sweet. The shop was actually in her house. So didn't know exactly where we were going or what we were doing. It was kind of cute. Let's see what else. So I have, things might be messed up in here because I did put them in there when I traveled. And I just put them wherever I could. So here's some more stuff I ended up purchasing from that lady. You know, if we were there shopping, I wanted to bring, you know, the economy there. And there's nothing more than supporting a small business owner. This is her card. Let me zoom in a little bit. In case you're ever in Canada. She doesn't speak great English, but she did understand. And I had my translator, so we had fun. We had a lot of laughs. So I got these as silks as well, and I just loved the colors. And this one is a variegated one, so it has different colors. It's got a sage and a pink. And they're from Italy, actually. So I was able to grab those. And then I was able to grab these. So when we got back, my male cat, who's 4 years old, was kind of really off. And at first I thought he was off because of, us traveling. Whoopsie. And he wouldn't get off the counter. And I pat him on his back, and I could feel every bone in his vertebra. So I took him to the vet the next day when we got home, and a normal cat platelet, I guess, is in the 30s. His was 7. So it was horrible that I ended up calling my friend, and she came, and we ended up having to put him down. He's only 4, and my little Mila, my kitten, is lost without him. She follows us everywhere. She cries when I leave. Even the dogs are lost. It broke my heart because he was a baby. And yeah, so it was a tough week. And then I found out a very dear friend of mine who I've known for, gosh, over 20 years, had a tumor on her kidney, and they removed it and found out that she doesn't have long to live either. So this week was kind of really difficult, and I'll show you some more stitches this week. Right now, today, I need to kind of decompress. This was the first day I was home. I had to take my mother to my dad's grave yesterday, so it was kind of a crazy week here. These little pockets are individual, as you see, and I kept my scissors in here, and I have a scissor holder so that way it didn't go through. Kept all my needles in here, some more lace, and then I kept all my floss here, the ones that I think that I was going to use. And I did use a vast majority of them, but I didn't want to be without in case I needed to. And I was going to use some of my beads there, but I didn't end up doing that. And then I had a little kit of needles and thimble and threader, and which I didn't wind. I need to sit and do these and wind these as well. So as you can see, it was a great packed up bag. And I'm going to have to kind of figure out what I'm going to teach you guys. And it might be tomorrow. I'm just kind of taking today. I'm still, because I wasn't home all week, I'm still having a hard time digesting my cat. It just happened so fast. And yeah, even my neighbor who watched the dogs, who's my friend, she said, and the cats, she said he was acting fine. So the vet told me cats can hide things well. And so I got to stop beating myself up thinking that I did something. So I'm going to show you guys just a little closer. I don't know if you can see the French knots I put on here. I may even go through and add a little bit of green to the leaves. And like I said, I want to add something in here, so I might add a lighter color in the centers. I haven't decided yet, and I'm doing this as I go. So down here, if you can see, I used a variegated colors, and they all blend in really well. I was really pleased with that. I'm still toying with maybe adding another little piece below here, halving it just of something. I'm not quite sure yet. And the other thing I was toying with over here was adding some flowers. But again, I don't know. I don't know yet. So I'm just going to kind of wing it, and hopefully you ladies will join me and we'll get this taken care of. If anybody's interested in a kit, just send me an email at LisaGaryLauze@gmail.com. I'll put that in the description box, and I will get that off to you this week. I know I have somebody waiting for a kit, and I will get that off to you. I'll make it and get it off to you this week. You guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.